Babylon has fallen. A pit is all that remains. Yeah, the music has no right going this hard already. What the heck? Now treasure seekers flock to explore the depths. WSAD movie character. Aim with, shoot with. Collect gems to gain XP. It's like the balls hit the bottom of the screen, they automatically return. I think mouse and keyboard. I honestly can't. I think mouse and keyboard. You can only aim so low. It's a little annoying. Enemies will attack you if they get close to you or reach the bottom of the screen. Okay, so you cannot actually aim lower than this angle. Use middle mouse button or F to toggle auto fire. You walk slower while shooting. Level up. Endurance, strength, leadership, speed, intelligence. Affects HP, affects base damage, affects baby ball count, baby ball damage, and launched balls. Wait, Jetix balls are in this game? Baby balls? Affects ball speed and move speed. Affects crit chance and fire rate. Affects AoE power, status effect power, and passive power. It's got like actual scaling, like letter scaling, like in Souls and stuff. How do I? Can I change what? I don't understand. Do you not get to select your stat? Doesn't look like it. It's weird. Select an upgrade. Increase crit chance to 15% when hitting enemies in the back. All baby balls deal 20% more damage. Increase range at which you pick up items and catch balls by 1 tile. Damn. Gold and stuff to collect too. You can adjust the game speed with 1, 2, 3. This is max speed. I think it's still a little loud, question mark. Maybe something like that. Is that better? Get a random on level up. Now it's good. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I think mouse and keyboard for this. It's kind of. I already don't know if I like the whole random stat thing, but that's fine. We'll go with it. Increase crit chance to 30 when hitting enemies on the right side. A new ball, Earthquake. 25 to 44 hit damage. Deals 4 to 11 damage to nearby units in a 3x3 tile square. New ball, Burn. Adds 1 stack of burn on hit for 3 seconds.
So glad to see you still killing it.
Archer Man, thank you for the 98, brother. And I appreciate the kind words, and it's always nice to have you here. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. I forgot what day of the week it is. Burn tiles are dealt 3 to 7 damage per second. Sure. Let's go with burn. Shooting should have been. Chonky. Fusion. Vision. Vision randomly levels up your equipment 1 or more times, 1 to 5 times. Cool. Alright. Whoa. strength. That's a new one. Increase crit chance to 20% when hitting enemies in the same column as you. And this is the one we had that we started with. Bleed ball inflicts 4 stacks of bleed. Bleeding on enemies receive 1 damage per stack. Bleeding enemies receive 1 damage per stack when hit by a ball. Let's just upgrade there. Upgrade the burn ball. I need something that pierces. Ideally. Can you catch your own balls on the way? You can. There's another fission thing. You actually have to pay attention to collecting your XP. Like, if it goes off the map, it's lost. Same with the gold. +1 dicks. 2 new balls. Oh, we saw Earthquake because I haven't selected it. Laser. Deals 8 to 15 damage to all enemies in the same column. Nice. Cool. Not gonna lie, my like effect balls coming back to me are throwing me off a bit, like a thing or enemy projectile sometimes. What's this? It's a heal for 10 health. And then what was that, a wheat? It's like a bundle of wheat or something? Or strength? Oh, fucking hell. I don't know what I just chose. I was clicking back on the screen to start shooting again. Shoot 1 to 2 baby balls each time you're healed. That's fucking useless right now. Can you catch your balls on the way down or no? You can. Probably something to be said about trying to grab your balls. Fusion. There's fission and fusion. Fusion combines any 2 fully upgraded balls, combining the properties into 1 ball. Balls can only be fused once. Cool. Bleed and burn. Fuse. Are they fully upgraded? Oh, level 1. Bleed X burn. Level 3. 45 to 84 hit damage. Inflicts 4 stacks of bleed. Bleeding enemies receive 1 damage per stack when hit by a ball. Adds 1 stack of burn on hit for 5 seconds. Break units are 6 to 9 damage per second. Use 2 balls for the first time. I wish Jeddick would have 2 balls. Oh, boss time or something? Oh, I almost did the same thing again. Selected a ball by accident. Oh, ghost passes through enemies. Decrease damage taken by 10%. Choose 1 to 3 baby balls every time you're healed. Oh, it's a ghost. Wait, is it a boss? Maybe. Let's get a lead or something. Strength. Lightning. Deals 1 to 17 damage to up to 3 nearby enemies. Egg sack. Now we're talking. Can we put it in the sink? Explodes into 2 to 4 baby balls on hitting an enemy. Has 3-second cooldown before it can be shot again. Let's take this one because Risky likes the art very much. We're getting a little out of hand here. Can I aim it in such a way that I machine gun? Can indeed. Fission. Keep saying X to Y levels, but it's giving 3 every single time. That's just by chance. Baby rattle. Gain 1.5 times baby balls, but your aim becomes scattered. Although Scatter is probably not bad for AoE. Sapphire Hilted Dagger. Increase crit chance to 30% when hitting enemies on their left side. Kanto. Let's go for our only Pierce upgrade. Like no AoE, dude. Just walk into that guy. Another fission fusion thing. Midnight Oil. Balls that hit flaming enemies light on fire and deal 10 to 20 bonus fire damage on the next hit. Ruby Dagger increases crit chance when hitting enemies from the back. Sure. I mean, we do have fire, but I don't know if we want to trigger auto fire. 3 fusions available. Okay, we definitely want Ghost with something. Maybe Egg Sack. How's that gonna work? It's still like, do the little balls pierce? Do we think? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Otherwise, laser would have been better. Explosive 3 baby balls upon hitting an enemy. 3-second cooldown before it can be shot against. Balled balls from Egg Sack have the same properties as Ghost. Oh, beautiful. Now we have a bunch of little nutsack Ghost ones. There's so many of them. Ow. Probably should have just accepted that we're going to take damage there and clear the other side better. Another new ball. Oh, because you free up a ball slot on top, right, when you fuse. Balls start off at 70% speed, but increase by 20% each bounce. Broodmother. No, Broodmother. So you get 4 passives for balls, looks like. Has 25% chance of birthing a baby ball each time it hits an enemy. So you can kind of like sit in front of an enemy if you get the right bounce angle and just immediately absorb your balls and shoot them again at the cost of not like bouncing them around to other enemies, but it's obviously higher DPS. In case you get this kind of stuff here that's about to hit you. Another 1 to 5 upgrade thing. Oh, not 2 that time. Oh, too soon, I guess, last time. Oh, another elite or something. The left side enemy hitting thing. 10% increased chance to birth a baby ball. Right. Yeah. So I think pickup radius might actually be really good later. How many balls? That's what I said. got a lot of health. Like, more than I... What the fuck is this? I guess this is that first intro run in these games where you're like, you're gonna fail at some point, and then you go to the hub, and they're like, oh my god, who are you, stranger? And then you start doing actual runs. Balls deal 20% bonus damage until they hit a wall. 25% chance to launch a baby ball when you pick up a gem. Ooh. This is looking bad. Not like these! Shit game. Boy, Stephen. I think the only thing I don't like so far is the not choosing your stats thing. Oh, you permanently level as well. Now we hit level 2 and you get these 2 stats. Yeah, we did that at the start to get our aiming and stuff down. Cabbage. What am I sick with? Yeah, leprosy. My dick fell off in the sink. Our bleed burn did the most damage by far. Oh, that's cool. It actually breaks down which does the most damage between them. Actually, wait, no, that's the original, right? That's before we combined them, and then we combined them and did 38k. Damn, this needed 58k. And Ghost and Egg Sack did 62. I guess of the Pierce, right? This was terrible, but it chose it by accident. Return to base. We found 98 gold, 2 wheat, and 1 wood. Welcome to New Balbalon, your home base. Cool. Let's plant some wheat to get started. Open the build menu. Select wheat field from the list. Open the build menu and place a forest tile. Select forest from the list. Now you have some resource tiles. You have to send out someone to harvest them. Aim towards and send worker off to gather. You only have 1 shot per day. Oh, what the heck? I would have placed this differently had I known. Workers have limited time per harvest before getting exhausted. Cool. You can hold to speed up harvest or press escape to cancel it altogether. Successful harvest. You'll need the resources gathered to construct other buildings and upgrades. Cool. Can you move these around? Oh, you can. Upgrade, dismantle, rearrange. Here for next time and shooting there. Boulder to harvest stone. I don't think I know what resources do. Oh, we do. We can build one more farm. I can build a boulder. There's a lot of locked stuff. Economy. Warfare. Holy shit. Housing. Player housing before WoW? What the fuck? Let's put a boulder down, I guess. Do one more wheat field. Unsure if good idea or not. Okay. Now what? Oh. Oh, you're gonna harvest out of, oh my god, you're gonna harvest out a lot of shit. Okay. Play. Let's see, expand, 200 gold, okay. Yeah, I know there's a Twitch option. I just wanted to, damn, these are all the different classes you can take. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 classes. Yeah, now we're level 2 as well. So there's meta progression. How do you unlock this? Character allow complete more levels and construct buildings to discover new characters. Okay. There are leaderboards. Apparently. Josh leaderboard. Global leaderboards. Levels, I guess. Collect gear to unlock, completing the previous level with different characters obtain gear. Oh, never mind. There's many more than 3 levels. There's like 8 or 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8! 11 undiscovered blueprints here. Again! Cult of the Lamb was great, yeah. Isn't there a big ass DLC coming for them soon? I don't know, I like that kind of stuff, Ruski. So, yeah. Yeah, let's go back into the pit. What's up, Ember? Oh, goddamn, why is there so many fucking... Bots out in force on kick today, dude. Yeah, let's go. Level ASAP. We have Dex +1. I liked the bird ball. I think bird ball is pretty banging. I think those are both good. And I actually wonder if it's better to like fire to the side so it just bounces between more enemies and hits more. I guess you just have to react to what's happening. Or to just gun enemies down like this. I guess if there's like a big elite here, it's probably best to just get rid of it pronto. +1 strength. Ethereal Cloak. Balls go through enemies and deal 25% bonus damage until they hit the back of the field. So that goes with what I wanted. What I just said. We have Ghost Ball though. So we'd want to hit the balls in a zigzag then. Is this a no biome coming called? Wait, is there actually, or are you just trolling? Well, them having sex thing was a while ago, Steven. Yeah. No, it goes at all times. It does 25% damage only until it hits the top of the screen, and then it does normal damage on the way back. But hold up, the problem is then the whole like, oh, we need to machine guy the guy in the front because it's getting close. Fucks us, right? Because we'll shoot through him, and then we have to wait for the balls to come back. So I think this is good once you get a bunch of balls, but like early on, I think it's maybe not ideal. What did you have to do today, Risky? All right. The 25% damage multiplier is good. The thing is, I think this is better later on, but the question is, are we going to get it again later on, right? Let's just take it now, I guess. See, now I gotta wait. Like, I have nothing to shoot. Oh, wait. They actually... Oh, shit. They do get trapped there. Wait, this is bad. They're not, They lose their ethereal... Yeah, that's what Jeddick said. Wait, this is bad. Okay, so what we want to combo this with... Nice. What we want to combo that with, then, is the one that does increased damage when it hits enemies in the back. Destroy 2 of the nearest enemies near a hit from close range. Balls deal 150% damage, but damage decays by 30% each time they bounce. No. It's the bonus damage. We don't have gold to reroll. These are all not ideal choices. We had 1 gold in front of us that we could have rerolled it. Shit's a run killer? Yeah, basically never listen to Jack about anything. Especially hiking. Yeah. You do a lot of damage though, but like if you need to kill something fast in the front, like you're screwed. I mean, whatever does AoE damage now, right? Balls start off 70% speed, but increase by 20% each bounce. That could be good, actually, right? Because of the bouncing. We want them to get back as quick as possible. So I'm going to actually take this one. Do we want a Ball Evolution? What the hell is this? Oh. The bleed with the baby ones? I mean, I guess. They pierce everything anyways. Wait, what? Wait, we made a new item this time. Hold on, this is something different. Attaches up to 1 leech onto enemies it hits, which adds 2 stacks of bleed per second. Max 24 stacks. Whoa. Is that a weapon? Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of damage, too. I need to kill these. Yeah, that leech is... Wait, okay, so there's 3 different things. There's combine 2 balls effects. There's create an entirely new type of ball, like the leech, and then there's passives. Oh, and then there's the level up, the fission. Right? Wind Ball. Passes through enemies and slows them down by 30% for 5 seconds, but deals 25% less damage. I don't think that's bad with what we have right now. I don't think that's bad. A little bit of CC would help. Especially since it's going to hit everything in theory. Fission. I'm keeping the screen pretty clean so far. This is the horizontal version of the Pokey. Max speed stacks 48.